Hello everybody, welcome to Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 9. This is the Raccoon Dogs versus the Shibuya Spectres. I am here in the casting booth with Mr. Grumpy T or Gumpy T or whatever he goes by now, who wants to go by. And thank you to Booney for being our production today.
Thank you, Bruno. I misspelled my name one time, and now it has stuck with me. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
Looking at this game, I don't know. Is this gonna even be really good or?
I'll
It's gonna be really good. Spectres? I'm feeling, yeah. It's gonna be close though. I can feel it's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be. Really
I believe Zarya no Pulse or super mode name is Altair.
Fair.
Altair is a user of the super mode, so
Did
take
you
out
say
of
no
that.
Pulse? I think it's no purse.
Oh. Whatever.
Like no
Close
purse, no
enough.
bubble.
Close enough. Alright, going into the game now. We have Raccoon Bonnie in a little bit. Looks like
It might have been run quite frequently lately.
yeah, quite a common map. Not to my enjoyment, but if people are liking it, I'm liking it.
Not to my enjoyment either. I'm more of a brawl.
Looks like we're gonna.
This is a very dive or poke heavy map.
We're gonna see a Riddle Dog Wrecking Ball, just going off of. Oh, and Neptune.
On the horse.
On the horse again.
Yep. Okay. All right.
I remember talking to the team when we played recently about this or actually it was Nathan, but the opposing tank they were playing as the Pangolins. They were like, "Well, we're down 2," and then Neptune locked the reset and we won the game. So
Yeah.
I think they found their comp, and much of Neptune's dismay,
I'm sorry.
he's stuck on a
Shoreline?
reset.
Shoreline Pie on the Widow? Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Damn, I was excited for a second.
It looks like the Spectres will be taking coast side.
Side top. It looks like Wrecking Ball is waiting for him though at that choke point.
Love my internet, sorry.
There we go. Yep. As soon as it comes out, this ball gets slammed. Sled's throwing
Racer
anchor
is
out.
still on the coast.
Orisa. Ball comes in for a 3-slam. Ooh. Slade is the first death. Cardinalson.
Slade is first to go down, and then it just snowballs.
Shoreline, yeah, snowball in there. Whew, they do get a kill on Silvertails, but it ain't gonna mean much, to be honest.
Slade offing off to the far now.
Looks like Riddle Dog's just trying to force out this Orisa.
During this comp, the ball
Bell
really
has
is.
been popped again. Ball is a.
You
Ball is
can
just
mark
an
out-
annoying character.
If you can mark out the Orisa, the ball really is completely uncontested here.
A little bit.
I mean, maybe like the Cassidy's done, but other than that, not much you can do about it. Lunafry taking it. Ooh. Almost makes up a map. Just laid it out of the sky.
Damn, Neptune gets Neptune gets a kill on Silvertails again, but it ain't gonna mean much when his whole team just falls over.
Yeah.
Not very much point presence from Neptune. It seems like they're trying to go on that backline as much as possible, as Riddle Dog's doing to them, but Riddle Dog is just getting more value on the backline than Neptune is.
Dude. Fighting the pulse bomb at the ready. Same thing with Neptune's
with
Terror Surge.
as well. And there goes Neptune again, leaving his backline alone. I think the ball, ball's just gonna go counter dive.
Pulse gets kicked up guns.
Yep, there it is, falling
And
over
both
yet again.
sports are
The
cut.
Arista's just leaving the backline to wits of the ball.
They have to need more point presence here, and I mean, the sports are playing together. You can't do much about Drone in front of Tracer just frying you.
Mm-hmm. Will they stick together as a team this time, or will they just fall over? Ooh, Shoreline gets a good kill on Tracer. Nudie spots.
Paul's now
Catches up.
attacking from the left side.
God, on for Emery. Mine's deployed. Rock is looking low.
Clears
It
out
looks like
those
they'll
mines.
finally be able to have some presence on that point.
They will get a touch, but it won't be a good one.
Ooh, barely. Pop shields, rushes, pops in to secure that point.
It's enough to secure it, but it's expensive for the way of the Spectres.
Looks like Neptune might be swapping here. Yep, Diva.
Yeah, I personally am not a fan of the Orisa on payload. I mean, maybe not with this comp idea.
Dragonfly, Tracer just in their backline. Oh, Ajax!
Extra guns.
And Tracer's just cleaning up in the backline there, goddamn.
That was
Gets the D-Mech on the Diva, too.
that was
That's
an Ajax with a nano Emery, but I believe they're still up in ults. The Raccoon dog is still up in ults.
Tracer looking for a good pulse bomb here.
For it.
Nice kill on the Pharah. Whiffs the pulse
Argo
bomb.
found it. Again, pulse.
Tracer just still not being marked in the backline.
The fight is getting away with murder, and it's looking really good for him, for them. Sorry. Okay, Tracer's running back up by the Curie, getting some presence there.
Ooh. Ember gets caught up by
again,
the cast.
they're turned away. Being said, they up of the Raccoon dogs go down, but not enough. And oh, we're ulting.
Good
Okay.
Suzu.
Roll is Suzu'd, and it looks like it's still winnable fight.
It is a winnable fight, but very much longer. Honestly, if Ball can just start doing cleanup here with that Tracer, I think it'll be a fight over. But
The small's low, lives long enough.
damn, all right.
Wow, that was a good contest from the way of the Raccoon dogs, and it looks like that's gonna.
60
Sorry.
seconds left.
Look at the clock. This is not looking very capable.
There, I have noticed the red team tank does like leaving their backline just to the hands of this Tracer Wrecking Ball comp. I mean, Neptune gets two. Holy
And
shit,
it
though.
pays
Holy
off
shit.
though. To go down and
Shoreline gets a third.
gonna probably win the
Force
fight.
bomb. Force bomb
Spectres.
and Kitsune. Ball or Wrecking Ball mines is used. Still a
Ooh,
good contest. Good contest.
not enough.
Gets the knee back on the Diva. Doesn't have bomb.
There can only be one top pilot.
That's fight territory.
They need like a. Do they have a toucher? Like, I mean, it has to be.
It would
Johnson,
be
right?
the Lucio if it was anybody. Yep, solo beat to go and touch. He might die for it, but he gets the touch. Yep. I don't think anybody else is going to touch though. Diva just used boosters and they're too far away. Yeah.
Come onto the cast. Really nail it in.
Damn.
That's gonna be the first push down.
Switching sides.
That being said, this is still very holdable.
It's doable. Every game's winnable.
Initiating match.
The Nubani is a very holdable map, especially with the high ground. So I think
Especially with this first point, there's so many just high ground choke advantages. Just it can be killer. If a good team can just keep control of main and coast.
that being said, if they're caught off guard by an off angle, maybe by Jonah Fried or more than one,
Yeah.
the
Like,
point
I-
will
I-
be given really fast.
Ready.
I'm not gonna lie, I believe Riddle Dog, yeah, Riddle Dog will stay ball and Tracer will try to dive with the ball.
Altair
if-
going to the Cassidy, something that we've seen a little bit more of in other leagues. Silvertall's back in the Ana, something I'm more familiar with playing.
Now, Ana's very susceptible to that Lucio Diva, though, especially that Lucio Diva dive.
Yeah. The only difference in comps now is the tanks and the DPS. And one
No.
DPS. Not a big difference.
5,
Oh, I lied, actually. This
3,
one is different too.
2,
It's been a long day.
Sports
It's
a
been a
little
really
bit-
long day.
friend objective.
I feel that. I feel that.
Now Riddle coming in with the ball, trying to maybe peel for his team. Or get some attention at least.
Wrecking Ball is already nowhere to be seen. Oh, Shoreline gets a kill on that Tracer, though. That's huge.
Hey,
It's already one team fight one, pretty much.
Just wait on the M right now. Look, get
Trying to engage
something.
with that Wrecking Ball. Oh, Riddle goes down by June. That's pretty much another team fight one, because Tracer is not more than likely not going to go in there alone to try and get a pick. Especially now with the
Yeah.
tank trade.
We should
Riddle
now
makes the
live
swap
on
with
the
Diva.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Based on the health pack, just holding it down. I don't.
This is a
They
very
have-
stale. This is a very stalemated game right now. Just waiting for cooldowns and things to happen before anybody can actually make a play.
They've gotten past the first choke point, but the question is, can they make it past the second?
Cass gets gets a kill in June. That's a pretty big pick.
It's gonna be big as support. That's one of your support down. That's
Now they're
that's a
now
fight
they're
loss.
putting now they're putting pressure on point. It's gonna be rough. They're probably gonna have to get that Curry back as soon as possible, just to even recontest.
Yeah. On the back line, but Sean probably gets two.
Damn. Now it's starting to do a scrap fight, trying to get something happening.
But nothing. But no one can make it through. Sean probably can, and it is really coming through in this fight.
Turtle Dog goes down. They're probably gonna stagger that Diva. Yep.
Yeah. Big
This is a
stagger on
hard
Riddle.
stagger. This is a really hard stagger on Riddle Dog. Damn.
Even body blocking the the walk off the mat.
Booped him too, away from the away from the edge. That's really mean.
Force them not only body blocking, forcing him onto the ledge with a tree on it.
Cassidy making a
Here
questionable
goes
high
down
aim
with Silvertalls as well. Altair and Silvertalls and Trollip, I believe, all come from BPL, so they should have some synergy together, but we'll see how. But it's not really coming through in this game.
It's crazy that just one or two kills can just be a whole team fight determiner, because this is really held at a stalemate for just something to happen. Trying to kill Civil Cells again.
That might be personal. I think that's personal kill.
A little bit. Maybe.
From what I understand, they're good friends, and Trollip Pipe might be having a hit on Silvertalls.
I mean, whenever I play against you, I got a hit on you.
Beat from guns, bubble on the
Tries to
tracer.
get anything with that bubble.
It's a knockdown, but will not. Oh,
Ooh,
off the
just
front
fucking
high.
nice pulse bomb. All but unfortunately dies from their own pulse bomb.
Jordan Wright got two indeed.
It's just as evil on point, forcing bomb.
Comes up. Silvertall gets the pick.
Forces second bomb. Gridlock unfortunately dies though. Gridlock does get a pick with that bomb.
I'll pair back on the soldier now.
I think they're just trying to find anything here to keep something going, but their team just is back too fast, and it's going to be a cleanup.
They can't really back up either, because this is final touch.
Yeah, back on Wrecking Ball.
I do.
Doing the Wrecking Ball. Kind of has to. Catches out Dragon Fire with a wow. Big slam.
You get the
Wrecking Ball
down.
testing as much as possible.
I want anyone touching point if I'm the Raccoon dogs. It is that ball, but it's still not enough.
Yeah. Damn. Good GG
There's
on
map one
Spectres.
going the way of the
Good
Shibuya
fight.
Spectres.
I was not expecting a full hold. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting somewhat of a decent fight, but that was a Good hold. It's a good really hold. It's a really good hold.
I think this is gonna be, yeah, the 2K probably. Yeah. Oh, final fight. Whoa. Some are calling them the Plat Demon these days.
Platinum is a hellscape. Good fight from
Yeah.
map 1.
Good close game out of the attack, but when it came to the defense, they
Ooh, I was
the
rough. That was really rough.
or good defense, but the Raccoon Dogs could not really hold it down.
I was not. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting a full hold on map 1.
That was a surprise to me. Uh, I
So
think we can go to
how
break.
many Ajaxes did you capture?
I think it's one
It's al-
Ajax
it's
so far.
it's always you that catches the Ajaxes. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not prodding, bro. I'm not prodding.
Ah, you're here.
Ajaxes and draws. That's my expertise.
Ajaxes and draws. It's
I
either a
think
curse
we
or
can
a
go
blessing.
to a.
I'm not sure.
I think we can go to a break. Waiting for confirmation. Okay, yeah. We're going to break for you guys for till the next map starts, and see you guys then.
Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 9, the Raccoon Dogs versus Shibuya Spectres. As you can see on the screen, we have a Diva ban and a Bastion ban on Ilios.
Yeah, very interesting game. I know Diva can be very oppressive, especially in Ilios. You would know.
Yeah, I would know. Yeah,
Not
Diva is
surprised for having a
present in
personal
Ilios.
vendetta against you.
The Bastion, though, for me, is what confuses me.
A little bit.
I guess the Spectres don't like Cat Bastion, and this is a decent Cat Bastion map.
There is a
Especially
lot
on
of
this point here.
yeah. There is a lot of opportunities to catnap someone and throw them off the cliff, and just have Cat Bastion just be off on a hard, far angle, just raining hell down on your supports or your backline.
We're actually talking about this during the break. We think Cat Bastion, I think, thrives with this top. Because Silvertals can play the Ana. As long as the other support can play the Bastion, Middledog is going to be a really solid ball. And then they're just kind of free to do whatever.
Right. Neptune on the Hog. I hope this is a joke.
I will say I've seen them two play Hog for real.
Oh no. They might be going Hog to counter the ball, but I don't know if they know the running ball.
Oh, they know they're playing ball. It's Riddle Dog. Riddle Dog's playing a lot of ball recently.
Is Riddle Dog just a ball player now?
Yeah, Riddle Dog is a really good ball player.
Fair enough.
Very similar compositions. The only difference being the Ana. The Ana, and the Kiriko being alternated, and the Cassidy and the Sojourn.
Ooh, good hook.
Full slot on the Cass. Something we're not really. He's not main hero. He's known for playing Junkrat, but the Cassidy also been very solid.
Riddle Dog immediately gets a kill on Shoreline. Neptune might go down here.
Yeah, that can kind of.
Neptune's
Yeah.
dead. Nice clean
Down
kill.
in the point. We're going the way of the Raccoon Dogs.
First cap. Damn.
Not good. That's so
Thinking too hard.
still on the Hog.
Still cranking that hog.
I don't know how long they'll stay for though, because
Ooh, this is a big pick for Riddle Dog. No bell, no TP immediately. I think Kiri will be dying here. Oh,
going down to like Emre. Showing that
Riddle Dog doing the ball thing, just distracting 4 people.
indeed.
Where is this hog going?
Hog is living under the side and
Hog is going on an adventure. Mine's on point. Big slam. Gets what?
gets
How
mined
did
out.
Neptune died. Mines. That's a recap. My Raccoon. Jeez. Was that noon pop by Coleslaw?
I think that was noon.
Yeah, noon pop. Coleslaw pop. Noon.
Gets look at the get hooked
Ooh,
out
that's
of the exit.
Damn. Where do you think you're going?
Indeed. Ball now in the main. Let's do something.
Right on target.
But
Missed hook on ball. Hog's
Living
really
Lips
going
should
well.
call for a disengage.
Ooh. Beat and overclock is dropped. Whole Hog's released.
He's cranking the whole Hog right now.
Jesus. No,
Takes
base.
out Domigar on the
Stop
Pharah. I was gonna say something really bad, but I'm not gonna do it. Sabaton goes down. Fight. But they can give this point.
Held on to
80%
99.
left. So it's not. It's still doable.
Neptune being very selfish with his his breather.
Yeah, this breather is very solid. DM Grumpy was gonna say, not broadcast safe. Beat the way of Lincoln Tank.
Yeah. All right.
And Slade pop skill as well. Recognize the importance of this fight.
Cleaning up. Slade getting 2. Gets a big hook on the ball. Tries to just pressure ball out of his team. Tresh is still in the backline, being a problem.
Yeah.
Hog is just so boopable nowadays without the tank passive.
Yeah.
Big beat by Spectres.
Comes through, is able to keep them up. Hiding from
Here
cold
comes
swap.
Mines
Mines go down.
Riddle gets one. Gets 2.
Oh wow.
It ain't gonna be
Uzi
enough.
falls low. Down goes the tank.
Yep, and that'll be over. That'll be drawn overtime. So that'll be a final touch. And honestly, I think that'll be
You're powered up. Get in there.
I am
this point. Yep.
Score 1-0.
Riddle Dog and his team just had too many
Ruins
ults to
down.
contest.
That
with,
being
I'm not
said,
gonna lie.
that is a very open point. Something that a lot of people won't take note of. And won't take note of is that Ruins on Ilios is very unique. So
Let's hurry
optimally,
this
or not optimally,
along. It's a
so
beach retreat with my
that
name on
can't-
it.
of all maps, that would be a point where we cannot really take the results as seriously, especially with two wins that needed to win. Neptune on the wrecking ball.
Neptune mirroring the wrecking ball. Interesting. Interesting. I'll watch it.
I love calling out Neptune in chat. Not back up 6-7. I don't know why I don't believe that one.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Cole.
Ooh, Civil Cells gets slayed immediately. Cardinal Sin dying first.
Down first. I don't.
Looking for a trade. That Pharah's 1. Farah goes down. Neptune gets Farah. Trish is still bothering Neptune.
Ball now. Trying to live. Both balls actually.
This Neptune is just getting punished by this Tracer. How is
They're now the
Neptune
Tracer.
alive?
I just noticed. Wow, that's
Nonwhaler gets a kill on Coleslaw. Gets a boop of the day. Oh, Jude just falls off the map.
Neptune. You gotta live. Neptune is able to live, I think.
Barely gets out, damn.
Yeah, Altera and this Tracer, not something that he was known for in PPL, but and Aurora has really started flexing out other heroes.
Good kill
Oh,
on
no.
Neptune on Domingo.
Yeah, that first pick's gonna be huge, and a pulse. But they will be traded out evenly. SLP marking out this wrecking ball. Mine's available, on point. They're now dropped.
Nonwhaler gets a kill on Slade. That Slade Freya's out.
Oh, getting out.
Damn, they just cannot get any pressure or relief. It is always a constant low HP fight.
Yeah, it's not super good, I think.
Map 2 might go to Raccoon Dogs, I'm not gonna lie.
Mine with the Slade, he saying
Get the
when they
touch.
banned that Freya, but
The Freya's just not being contested, or was being contested, just no help with him. Fortunately.
Yeah.
Rush comes out. Mines.
Mines rush. Slams able to
Mines
clear
cleared.
most of those mines.
Ooh, big boop. Oh,
If he's available. That could spell the defeat of the Shibuya Spectres on map 2. Yeah.
yeah. Damn. Harsh.
Hide into
Very
the
harsh.
sunset.
We're getting a real game here. We're getting could be a 5-map series. That being said, it's
We're
not
not
the
getting-
fashion I expected.
Yeah, we're not getting a 3 and out. That's rare.
This is two sweeps. I did not expect a double sweep from both these teams. This is
Right?
really playing to their advantages. Yeah. I don't know. This has been a crazy series, and be sure to stay
Immediately
tuned for
going to
more.
circuit. Slade
I
immediately
immediately.
MVP screen hasn't even stopped and just immediately let's go circuit.
Wow. Hello everybody, welcome back to Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash.
Can you get
Season
it right
10,
just once?
Week 9. We are going into map 3 of the series. They're currently tied up 1-1. And it is going to be, I believe, a Shibuya Spectres pick circuit. And then Raccoon Dog's first ban Lucio, and then the
Ready for battle.
Spectres ban Ram.
Did they really ban Ram? Damn.
I don't they did ban Ram, yeah.
Whoa. Riddle Dog is not on ball.
This is we're on roster right now, but if you can't see chat wise, someone is on ball. It's not Riddle Dog.
That's a phenomenon. Riddle Dog is actually on Sig. Gunst is on Wrecking Ball. All right. And is Slade serious with the Mercy? That's my question.
5, 4.
Late. Looks like they're looking. Yeah, the Mercy is an interesting choice. That being said, that is Neptune Pharah that's being
Oh,
pocketed.
Gunst is no longer on ball. Yeah, figured.
That is a Neptune Pharah. It's something that has seen the wrath of multiple times. So I think, I mean, this is a case of pocket that Pharah and you win the game. Try and play sticking to the Widowmaker, something that we don't see as often either. Both teams, I would, with a double flex lineup, not really. I don't know. I'll probably get first pick on the Silver Talls. Doom pick is got the pile on him. Guns falls low, but
There is just
actually
a
does
lot
die.
of frontal pressure from red team. But damn. Now they're just looking for a pick. Slade going for the res? That was a risky res. Now they kind of have to back out. Interesting play.
Really does for the value though. Wow, it looks like a lot of pressure from the way of the Spectres. Most of that was just Neptune Pharah rockets.
Kind of was.
While Pharmacy stocks might be down, Neptune Pharmacy stocks are not.
Justice.
Rush available, pop,
That
shielded
was
out.
a barrage. That was a barrage of all time. Riddle Dog,
Res is
ooh, get the res off.
Available,
Oh. Ooh, it's a good. That's a tank trade though. They could fight it out. They could fight this out and possibly win.
fightable point.
I'm not seeing it. Both tanks are making their way back. Early pressure from the Pharah. Riddle Dog has made it back a lot faster than. Ooh, big shield, but still catches that shoreline. Will Slade go for the res? That's a risky res. Yeah, that res.
Knock out of
gets
there.
Big freeze.
The res is thankfully not expended
Nano
though.
Pharah on Neptune.
Nano pocketed Pharah. Oh boy.
Neptune gets a kill with the repulsor. But at the end, Gunst and friends have to back out. I can't see this. Spectres will have to actually back out from that, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that pick was good, but not enough to win them the fight.
A minute left. Honestly, this will come down to whoever has a better flux at this point.
So the Ray is popped by Lincoln. They can be very tight it
Flux
out.
popped early. Flux gets one. Trying to look at that May that got used freeze quite early, but here comes the Flux.
Hi, the shield not
Damn.
expended, thankfully.
Looks like the Raccoon Dog's Flux was a little bit better.
They still have an overclock in the bank, but the overclock needs to be be gigantic, or pocketed, or both actually. Opting to pocket the Pharah here instead. available. Just
This ends now. Calculated.
getting goes down with the overclock.
Overcoming this force. Here comes Captive Sun. Captive Sun, I don't think it catches anybody.
The signal pulse low though.
That ever let you down?
Ball's too late. On Terror Empire duel.
Ooh, big cap, big cap.
The cap comes through. That was Nano Boost and Valkyrie though, and Overclock. That is 4 ult or 3 ults. So it was not favorable trade.
I mean, it was overtime situation. It was either go in or don't use it.
Yeah. Lower, it's hit onto the main now. Shields come through. Good dog is all slow. Able to live.
Long is dangerously low. Forces hands.
Justice reigns from the heavens.
Big barrage by Neptune.
Now.
Catches out Riddle Dog. Overclock forced.
Taylor feels confident in this fight, and for good reasoning. The Mercy
Res.
Res.
Did not want to res. And then Guns is just clean up work.
So far, once again, I've noticed is the Captain Suns from well, several calls have been pressure-wise have been fast. He's been building them, getting pressure off of them. That can cause a team wipe. And if it's 5,
60 seconds remaining.
I would be surprised if they kept peeking.
Right.
Stay boosting you. The culture. Thanks for the assist.
Up to the guns.
Big Flux catches up the. Oh, catches up 2. Huge Flux. Unfortunately, the Megs comes to
all of
clean up.
his
Tries to res, doesn't throw us off. Damn, I thought that was a
He
good
goes
Flux. too.
down. Neptune is now on point alone. Probably. Do they get touch? Oh, they do. Okay. They
Wait
do.
a second, see how they get touched.
I mean, like, I thought Neptune was gonna steal the card away.
Oh, that would have been freaking hilarious.
See you. 10 seconds remaining.
Guns just immediately pressured off the point.
All the ults are coming out now,
Yep.
and that's enough to force them on point. Stun to add on to that, and that's
Score
their attack done.
2-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
That was a good first round. Drove into overtime quite quickly. Zero, stop laying on the on the keyboard. Dog interference. Excuse me.
Ready for battle.
I'm trapped. I'm trapped in a box of my own emotions. Ooh, who has the better Sigma here? I'm not gonna lie. I think Riddle Dog just has a more superior Sigma against Gunst.
Yeah, the idea with this composition is that we really build the 4500 Shoreline Pi and Neptune on DPS. That being said, that leaves the tank very vulnerable.
A little bit.
I will be stealing that sense, by the way. That will be stolen.
5,
Want to know what he has.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
That monitor.
Stop the bleeding.
That being said, I've seen Guns do insane things on that Sigma character, so we'll see how it goes.
I believe it. I'm just waiting to see it.
Without the low perks, Singlet's kind of stuck on low ground now. Across is pretty much a death sentence. All those bullet lines going their way.
Just again a lot of pressure on guns. That fire really is going to be a menace though in those early chokes. Just forcing out or spamming those chokes. Red Log in, gets rocked and goes down. Big wall from May, trying to catch out guns. Let's get it.
A really tough fight for these teams here.
Neptune and Guns trying to do cleanup work.
And that's the gun signal I've seen in the past. Something just swapped in his head and it's going well. Just a slant.
I mean, I know the answer here. Do you know the answer? Remember, the answer's always right.
Realistically here, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna throw it in the calc.
Big Flux catches nobody.
The investments for this comp are gonna be Neptune at 4,300 and Troy and Pi at 4,500 SR, and Gunst and Slade are 2,600 and 2,500 individually.
Damn, that was a risky res from that Mercy, but there's not a lot they can do once Gunst falls. Honestly, just there's so much forward pressure.
A lot of people say it. Shoot the low SR player. You're up a player, and to that I say, why are you bullying me?
Why are you bullying
but
me?
also that is especially valuable in when your low SR player is on tank.
Right.
That tank is the core of your team. And orbital raid from Linkadink. Also with the Captive Stone available. Probably will not opt to use it yet this fight.
Oh, good pick by Neptune.
Shuts down that push almost immediately. That should be an exit.
No, that May is a huge part of their comp. When that May goes down, it's kind of hard to control the rest of that fight.
Especially
when your May helps
firing
initiate
squad on him
fights.
there.
They literally said Avengers Assemble on that guy. We did.
Yeah. Flux available. I have this one available too. This might be a big combo if it's popped together, but we will see how it goes. I think.
Ooh, Neptune almost gets caught out.
Flux available goes
Big
up.
Flux, Big Flux catches the tank.
It's the enemy tank.
Suzu.
After the sun goes out, hits the soldier.
Shoreline.
It's enough to kill.
Neptune is looking low. They're looking for something. Kitsune is popped. Really strange to pop Kitsune with only 3 players. Ooh.
The full force that barrage is the
Barrage, but
and Silver gets the finishing blow out of that far.
this might be map 2 going to Raccoon, I'm not gonna lie. Fury's absolutely won.
There you fall.
Big freeze.
Look for the Raccoon Dog come through, and that's gonna be the point.
That's game. Yep. That's map 2. Raccoon Dogs 2-1. Damn.
That map was look competitive on the attack, but latter half something just stopped.
This ends now.
I think there's a time to ban the Bastion. Or that's it, man. Oh, the cat, yeah. If the rumors are true that the Spectres hate Cat Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Something is different. I don't know what it is.
Feels off.
Whoever tells ask for the IP address, don't give that. Altair, do not give that. I think we should. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good. The game looked competitive, but looks like we're getting a map 5 with all of us look like roles, and I don't think we had that before. Certainly, that's a strange idea. I think we're gonna go into a break for you guys for a little bit. While wait for this next match to start up. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 9. I got it that time.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you. You've finally.
This is going to map 4 of the Shibuya of the Rome
Yeah.
Raccoon Dog with Shibuya Spectres, and we have
What bands do we got? I know we got a ball band.
we got a ball band and we got a
Cassidy.
Cassidy band from the Raccoon Dogs. The Cassidy band's more likely because Coleslaw is forced to be in, but that just kind of lays the red carpet for a Junkrat play.
Let's see that Junkrat play. I'm excited. You've been boosting up this Junkrat play the whole
Behind the
time.
scenes, I have been begging for this Junkrat.
You've been gassing him up all day.
I love watching Coleslaw Junkrat. This is a secret that I can no longer keep secret. I love watching Coleslaw and Junkrat. It is so much fun. Now we're going into a Coliseum, which I was surprised by until they banned Wrecking Ball.
And then I was like, oh, okay. Yep.
Wait, Neptune for... Oh, that's not real.
I think they're just joshing around and shit.
There are 2 different teams.
Arriving at Coliseum.
All right, possibly match game here.
Possibly final map. The question now is, how will it go? Because
Well, that's kind of how final maps go, you know. We don't know.
yeah,
It's kind of interesting like that.
it's definitely it's a hard fought battle, but the Spectres have since the first map not really been. It's felt like mentally there.
They might be playing drunk Overwatch, which I would not highly recommend.
Look at the comps before we go fully in. It looks like a Riddle Dog Arisa bearer.
Yeah, looks like an Orisa mare.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Hey, look, there's the Coleslaw and Junkrat. Guess who I'm specking?
Sorry, my internet is dying. Coleslaw's on Junkrat. Slade is on the Emre.
Let's see this Junkrat play. I'm excited.
I'm a little bit nervous for him because I feel like that's kind of a forced Junkrat, but
It is, but like you said, it doesn't matter how many times I counter him, he still gets 4, right?
still pretty good. Neptune making a lot of space here.
That Tracer's still bothering that entire backline, though.
That Tracer is going to be a problem. But if Coleslaw and Cassidy is their, oh my gosh, if Coleslaw and Cassidy is their only counter to that Tracer, something.
That's no bueno.
Yeah.
Could be really really sad, honestly. I mean, if Coleslaw can hit his shots on hit scan, he could pull out a Soldier 76 and possibly take care of that Tracer.
Yeah, Riddle Dog is half now. Before they can even, the full before Spectres can even get back.
Both rushes popped. Overdrive popped. Luck gets the kill on Coleslaw. Thinking he gets the kill on Neptune. Slade takes out Zarya No purse.
The kills are going all the way of the Raccoon dogs, except for Altair, but it's okay. Neptune has that Terror Charge available. Cole
June
has the
going
Rip
back.
Tire.
Sorry, Lincoln going back to pick up their fallen player.
That means that
We'll stop pinging out that tracer behind. Postpone whiffed.
Rip, eh.
Big beat and Terror Surge mirrored beat. Epstein's Autobots comes out.
We're started. Let's go.
Protocol
Still
just like
watching-
it's one. Targets
watching-
through.
I'm still watching this coastal gameplay.
Capping the
Waiting
side
for
rim.
that tracer.
Keep pushing for the lead.
Big
Not gonna
tire.
get to anybody in
tire.
time, but
Escorting the robot. Let's move.
comes through from June to keep his the other team alive. The team alive.
Good luck, and Lincoln and both catch one. Ooh, Neptune goes down. I'm gonna start that heavy push back onto Spectres spawn. This is a really hard choke to get past too, especially with that control of the stairs.
Robot pushing.
Yeah, Stair Show from Jonah Fried alone is. As you mentioned, Coastal now like Soldier 76 to mark out this tracer.
Yep, I called it. Oh, Coastal going
Jonah
down.
Fried
I'm just trying to get something to happen.
yeah, it feels. Oh, I'll say it feels like Spectres are really struggling. I press tab and
A little bit. Big Kitsune rush. Counter rush. Terror Surge. Damn. Oh, Coleslaw gets a good pick on the way out from that Lucio.
hot. Finally, the Spectres are getting some car progress going, but it is not as much as you would like. Or sorry, they would like.
Ooh, and that Tracer just pulling out, just pulling Coleslaw away from the fight, just subsequently just ending him.
Corona Fight has proven to be a nail
Big beat.
nail on their side for the past 4 games, and I
Counter
don't
beat.
think they have an answer to it.
Sure, he had to use both abilities to save himself. Just trying to be centered in the middle of their team, just trying to live. No, isn't enough.
Down.
Nice.
That's the fight the way of the Rome Raccoon Dog, with the only expanded adult being the
Wow.
Pulse Bomb.
Riddle Dog doing the Gamba and got the gold Orisa.
Huge.
That's actually big for Gamba.
Rush available on the side of the Raccoon Dog. Just bridge, later spawn. In turn with an ult of their own.
Huge Terror Surge. Counter Terror Surge. Oh, trick.
Oh. You tap Terror Surge to get through to get final blows.
Of course, just the unkillable tank. Oh. Riddle just in the back line, just bullying him.
But like those are the spawn doors.
Hey, touch spawn door challenge. This is going to be a rough game for the Spectres, I'm not going to lie, to push that far with only 3 minutes left. They potentially have to win like 3 or 4 fights in a row.
Coleslaw is now on his third character of the map.
Playing some mystery heroes.
I don't even blame him, to be honest. Like, if something's not right, and if you're not a positive, like a droid about it, it might be off every time. Word comes through.
Neptune's just not hitting his shots for almost this entire fight.
Unfortunately, yeah, not coming through.
Man, this is a stalled fight. Someone will go down though. That is probably going to be Neptune.
Yeah, all this thing is speared by the opposing Orisa, and just has to get out. I believe they can, but
Coleslaw doing their best to try and just get out and live. Nope. Riddlelog catches him on the way out.
this Orisa character is not fair.
Orisa character is a very stupid tank. Riddlelog with a Terra Surge coming up. They'll probably pop it when they do rush, but they're not even close to rush. Try to force out beat before they Terra Surge probably.
Yeah, beat available. They've had it long enough where the Spectres know the beat is available, or the
Slade gets Dragonfire. He might have to pop Terra Surge here. Oh, he's not going to. He's not going to. Yeah. No, that wouldn't be worth. But hey, at least you know they don't have Terra Surge anymore. Coleslaw
Yeah,
is coming up on his first ult after swapping 3 characters.
Good to see you.
well, he got tired one time.
Yeah, and then he swapped twice.
60 seconds.
I believe this is going to be a fat ult from Coleslaw, though, I believe.
But ult does thrive on a midpoint, like the middle of. But the Spirit is used.
Big beat. Doesn't get beat. Counter beat. Ah. False Riddlelog for that one.
Intentional or not, that beat, the counter beat actually did catch everyone in Riddledog's Terra Surge.
Yep.
So
Again.
that's just fortunate timing.
Again, though, this is going to be really rough for Spectres to get that much cart progress when they have so many fights to win.
Like 4 in a row, I think.
And they have 3 ults coming up, and there's Rush.
First mirrored. Lathotra's the first to fall.
That's a trade for a tank and a DPS, though.
Definitely a winnable trade, but they still get checkpoint as well. Oh my gosh, I think it did get checkpoint. Too.
Wow.
Wow. This is not good.
They've taken that from 4 fights to 2 fights.
They get time stuff on the way of the Spectres.
I believe Neptune's gonna go in there and probably try and get an early Terra Surge.
Yeah, good for Neptune. Should recognize that they have firstly.
Yep, there's that Terra Surge
pop
trying
it
to catch
now.
out Riddlelog. Riddlelog goes down. Big beat.
Be not fast enough for Slade though.
This is looking losable now for the Raccoon dogs.
No matter what happens here, it's either a mental shot for the Shibuya Spectres or a mental shot for the Raccoon Dogs. Either way. Either way, it's gonna happen. Something. Back line.
Again, looking super winnable for the Spectres here.
How Spectres are just slowly getting picked off.
Slowly, yeah.
Like a horror
Good
movie.
rush. That rush might
One at a time.
Rush might think win to the end of the game. Yeah, that rush
See
was
this
it.
series the way of the Rome Raccoon Dogs.
Damn. That was a close fight. That was a really good last game.
Well, that was, since it's 3-1, the actual played maps tell a very different story.
Which time at the zoo?
Who do you want for MVP, you think?
For Raccoon Dogs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know who mine is. All it fears.
That's rough. I don't know.
Rona? The Tracer?
Probably. That Tracer was putting in
That-
God's work.
I think the Tracer.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that Tracer was putting in God's work.
Indeed.
But Silvertails did do have some really good plays. I'm not gonna lie. So did
Hard to
Lincoln.
give my. I think. I'm feeling Jonah Fried. I think.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I mean, Jonah's just so much pressure. Hello.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Oh, hi.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Jonah.
dude. What am I doing?
Congratulations.
You're
What?
MVP. Congratulations.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, you, bro.
Oh, this is great news. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
I was
What
not
the
expecting
fuck?
you to be dragged so soon, but
Yeah, I wasn't either. I just kind of got pulled away from my family.
yeah,
Oh.
you kind of got kidnapped.
That's just crazy.
Well,
What's up, guys?
congratulations, MVP. How did it
Thank you.
feel?
Dude, I was low-key pissed that we lost Numbani because I was fucking feeling myself, bro. Holy
Dude, that
shit.
new Monty map was weird. I did not expect it to go that way. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
That's-
feeling myself. Dude, there's a time on freaking Coliseo. I spent like probably 2 minutes straight just destroying Junkrat traps, just like back
Yes,
to back.
I noticed that. It was just
Oh
like,
my
eh,
God.
trap here. God damn it!
It's
Yeah,
like,
but if
how
that's
did
what
I-
it takes, if that's what it takes to get MVP.
Destroying Junkrat traps for 2 minutes.
You kind of had that backline in check constantly.
Yeah,
got, like,
man.
multiple
Feels good.
proudly
And
frags.
honestly, their
Yeah,
tank
man.
kept leaving their backline for you and that for Tracer and that ball to just wreak hell upon it. It's like,
Yeah, man.
all
Neptune's
right,
been fighting
well,
for the wrong side. Guess who's been voting me?
damn.
I will
But
say,
anyways.
let's go to the classic question.
Of course.
I have
Yeah.
2 questions.
Sure.
Question 1: if you could give MP to someone else in your team, who would it be?
My fucking goat, Jack Linkadink. My homie, my roommate, my day
I told you LinkedIn deserved it.
one. W beats all around.
Those were good too. Big question I have that I like asking. My special question:
Yeah.
if you could give MP to someone on the other team, who would it be?
Oh, on the other team, low key, probably give it to like, I don't know. SOP was rocking my shit, but like, Neptune was probably also playing really well, but I kind of not normally like my job to shoot him, so it's kind of hard
It's
for me
really
to know
not.
what goes on there.
If you're shooting the
Yeah.
tank, it goes off.
Well, yeah. So I'd probably say SLP. They're playing. They're hitting shots.
There we go.
All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Yeah. Shout out mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
shout out all moms. Shout out moms.
Yeah, shout out moms. Only Mason will get that joke.
All right, thank you guys for watching. That was the game, Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, Week 9. Also, one more time, Rome Raccoon Dogs versus Shibuya Spectres. I didn't mess it up that time.
Hey, you didn't mess it up. Congrats. Look at you go. Look at you go. Get better
Well, thank
every
you guys
day.
for watching. Have a good day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Happy Happy
Yep,
Mother's Day
yeah.
to all the moms out there. Thank you, Booney, for prodding this. Thank you, Grumpy, for casting with me.
Of course,
And we'll see you guys, I believe, next Tuesday, the next scheduled game. You should watch that one. It's going to be a good one.
Oh,